You're in the right place at the right time. Hey, the guys are in the house tonight. We got Dem Boyz in the house. We got Troy Haywood. We got Dope. We got the mayor of Steeler Nation up there at the right. We got HP down there at the bottom, representing them Fush. Representing them Fush. Those Dolphins. And as you know, the boys had a really good Monday night game. Opened up in Dallas. Looked good. Troy, not Troy. Well, almost like the same, almost like Troy and Irvin and those guys. But looking really good. So we excited about it. Yeah, you excited about them Cowboys?
No.
Troy, that's a Lamb jersey?
No, Nick, no.
Turn around and show you. We're gonna run the promo. And after the promo, we'll be back with our show, guys.
You take you a deuce, you don't sit there and look at it. You flush it and move on. We're gonna flush it and move on.
Yes. We're back. We're back here live at Dem Boyz Central. Dem Boyz Central / Steeler Nation / Fush. The Fush home, the home of the Fush. And so
respect on that.
Put some spec on that. Oh, Junior, you heard. He told me put some spec on it. Okay, I put some spec on. I'm sorry. Excuse me. 305. 305. Is that better?
That's better.
Okay, 305. But yeah, Cowboys beat the Eagles. Troy, you said that we were the 3.5 favorites going into the game. So yeah, we look pretty good.
Vegas has 3.5 points, dog.
We look pretty good. I got some clips. I'm gonna go ahead and run a clip. First clip I'm gonna run is just that. Is our offensive production for that night. We got a little technology going on now. We always try to step it up a little bit.
On 1st and 10 off the play fake.
Elliott wants a deep shot, middle of the field. He's got it. CeeDee Lamb going to be just short of the goal line for 44 yards. Prescott wants his tight end. Schultz, touchdown, Dallas. Prescott zips one across the middle. Cedric Wilson, nice grab with Marcus Epps on his back. Prescott's looking left the whole time. Now running to his right. The throw back of the end zone. Cedric Wilson, touchdown Cowboys.
And he gets to Marcus Lawrence and Randy Gregory on the edges.
Pollard on the quick toss. Just short of that first down. 3rd and 1. Dak to throw for it. Got Schultz. First down and more. Schultz cuts it back in and into the end zone. Touchdown Cowboys.
Don't look so disgusted, she wrote.
Rookie of the year, man broke his hand punching a wall.
Looking pretty good, man. Looking pretty good. Any thoughts, June? Any thoughts, Troy?
How about them Cowboys?
Keep doing
Come
what
on,
we doing.
man. The Eagles, man. Come on, man. The Eagles.
Smash mouth. Okay, here we go. The Eagles.
Come on, man. That's the Eagles. That's the Beagles.
Smash mouth football. Smash mouth football.
Smash mouth. Look, it look exemplary of. If I can coin a word, Lombardi-esque. Lombardi-esque, because Lombardi used to love to run it down your throat, and that's what football is really about, man. Time of possession, running the ball down their throat. I mean, everything was going right, man. They just look good. Well, we had a couple hiccups, but nothing.
Howdy, you ever got punched in the mouth?
Oh, how about
You ever
Junior
got
Dunk?
punched in your mouth?
How about Junior Dunk?
I didn't ask you that. Have you ever got punched in your mouth?
Oh,
That's what we did. The Philly punch. That thing hurt. It hurt, didn't it? But you got punched in your mouth.
Or what?
Hey, is you drinking a Carolina Cup?
Hey.
My,
Hey, the question is,
Man's drinking out of Carolina Panthers
I got a
Cup.
question.
We got
I got a
one
question.
defense. Yeah.
He's switching over.
Hey.
Over.
Wow.
hey,
Wow.
they're my second favorite team. The home team. They're my second favorite team.
Oh.
Or perhaps that is a presumptive prognosis of my pick this weekend. Who knows? I'm just saying. I just happened to find this Carolina. It could be a coincidence, or it could not be.
Well, before you get too emotional, before you get too Cornell Johnson emotional like Troy called me, you better really look at some things. J.C. Horn out, he's gone. McCaffrey gone. Dallas gets back Kelvin Joseph, and Dallas gets back what's the guy's name? Had the extended elbow, Gallimore. Well, if they're healthy, but all everything's pointing to the fact that they're looking good to come back. So, everything's gelling, and those guys gonna be. And we owe the Carolina Panthers. And I hate to talk trash, and I don't want to be emotional, but last time they were in Dallas, they blanked us. They blanked us in Dallas. Wasn't that when we didn't have our quarterback, right?
What year was that?
I started the day. I should have pulled it, man.
I don't think we played him last year. I don't think.
Not last year, but you remember we were missing. Was Romo out? Was that the last time that they were down there? And they walloped us, but we didn't have our starting quarterback.
That was 3 years ago. I think that might have been on a Thanksgiving. It was a night game too.
I mean, they walloped us.
Yeah, that was Thanksgiving. They still had Cam playing with them. Yeah, they beat the bricks off us.
We got Allison Taylor, New York Giants fan. Allison says, show the clip again, Lothario.
She said cup, not clip.
I can't read. The cup. Therio, go ahead and show the cup for Allison, Dad. Show the cup for Allison since we got Allison out there. How you doing, Allie? Good to have you tonight.
He got 2 teams too now. He got 2 teams.
No, I only have 1 team. I'm the mayor of Steeler Nation. I just happen to have a Carolina Cup. I don't know. Who does Dallas play this weekend?
Switch.
Who does Dallas play this week?
We play Carolina. Are we afraid of anybody?
No.
Are we afraid of anybody?
I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
Oh, Alistair says, I'm good. I have 2 teams now as well. And so my question is this, Junior and Troy. This is my question. I noticed this. I noticed people of other teams migrating to whoever the Cowboys are playing the following week. Why do you think that is?
Well, that's every week, man. That's all. Every team, everybody. Dallas has 1 team, and everybody has 31 teams. It's us against the world. If Dallas playing, whoever we playing, if the mayor of Steeler Nation is a Steeler fan and we play in Carolina, he's a Carolina fan this week. HP is a Steeler / Miami. I got the floor right now.
The Steeler Nation doesn't recognize him.
They don't. They're trash. Got an old aging quarterback. They got a coach that needs to be replaced. And Steelers is over with. They need to go ahead and rebuild. Just rebuild. New coach, new quarterback.
So HP, even though this is a Dallas Cowboys segment, tell me why. Tell me why that Mike Tomlin should be replaced, because you're one of the haters of Mike Tomlin. So just go ahead and tell me why there's a successful coach who's been to 2 Super Bowls.
Ain't no hate.
Tell me why he should be replaced.
The man been there for 16 years. It's time for change, man.
That's not true. So why is it time for change? Explain it. Stop being emotional.
It is.
And take things from the abstract. Give me some concrete reasons why he should be replaced. Just because he's been there for 14, 15 years, that is not a reason why to be replaced. Tell me why.
Before you answer that question,
it's time for a rebuild.
Let me
time for a rebuild.
I want you to answer, but let me.
Usually, when they rebuild, it's a new coach comes to rebuild.
They don't never
team
rebuild.
That doesn't rebuild without a new coach.
Okay,
Name a team that doesn't rebuild without a new coach.
Tell me why he should be replaced. Tell me what he's not doing, and give me specifics, because you're being like what's the term now? Being emotional. You don't like the man.
It's not emotional.
You made it clear.
I never said.
Tell me why. Give me a concrete reason. Give me 3 concrete reasons why this man, who's never had a losing season and is a Super Bowl pedigree quarterback, a coach, should be replaced.
Like I said, it's time for a rebuild.
That's
usually when team listen to me. Can I talk? Usually when a team rebuilds, it comes with a new coach, right or wrong.
So do you think Pittsburgh's season is over?
Yeah, it's over.
Already?
Yes, already. Week 3 is over with.
I don't think that season is over.
I don't even think they're going 500.
Hey, before we go any further, Allison put it up there. Allison said, my son signed with Chicago Bears. I'm going for the Panthers, though. We want to give shots out to Alex Taylor, because he is a Chicago Bear from Mount Scorner, South Carolina. Woo! Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. But she said, thank you, Junior, because you said you shot him out earlier. But HP, so you feel that right now the Steelers season is over. You're going on record tonight.
It was over before the season started.
We didn't beat Buffalo.
Hey,
we didn't beat Buffalo.
Everybody gets upset once in a while, like I told you. Everybody have a bad game once in a while.
They shouldn't have beat Buffalo.
I'm not going to say that. They played flawless against Buffalo. defense was good. Their defense was good.
Flawless. At halftime, they was losing what? 14-0? How was that flawless?
But that defense was flawless.
A block punt for a touchdown was the difference. Was it not managed?
But they were putting pressure on that they were getting pressure in. Them boys were playing some good defense, man. They played good defense.
Well, they're lucky. Hey, they're lucky if they at least get third place.
So is the Dolphins season over?
Yep, it is. I told you before we started. Tua is not the answer. He's not the answer. I'm gonna be straight up. He's not the answer. They will not win with Tua.
I don't think so either.
Hey, where's Seabrook at?
Seabrook said he might be late. You got
to understand, quarterback is the most important position. That's what they're going to take to win. You got to have a great quarterback.
But y'all look at that. Y'all bashed us last year when Dak went down. Now you sitting there, the quarterback. We lost our quarterback, and
it is. You see it, right? You see the difference.
Well, I've been saw it, but now it happened to your team. Now it's the quarterback different.
Yeah, because
it was before the quarterback got hurt. He's not the answer.
Y'all every year y'all trade y'all best player. Y'all got rid of doggone Fitzpatrick. Whatever Fitzpatrick was.
That was
his name.
Yep.
You said Fitzpatrick. That was nuts.
And one in the year before that, I think it was Cameron Wake. Y'all got rid of Cameron Wake.
Oh, he was old and aged. He was old and aged. Cameron Wake, he was old and aged.
No, he was not.
Yes, he was. That man about 34 years old.
Playing defensive end.
About 34 years old.
And still was doing his thing.
He was.
Is he playing now? I
don't know. He was playing. I don't know.
No.
I don't follow those Dolphins.
No. Well, that's why they got rid of
them.
It was time.
Huh?
It was time. That's why they got rid of him.
Okay. So
he was old and aged.
What's the excuse for Fitzpatrick? Was he old too?
Fitzpatrick was a beast.
Was he old too?
What did y'all get from him?
I bet you Vantage
first round draft pick from Pittsburgh. A first round draft pick from Pittsburgh.
And who
you got to steal from him, right?
Steal.
That was a steal right there. That was a steal right there.
Fitzpatrick may be the best safety in football.
Listen, when Fitzpatrick came,
internet went out for a second. What was that?
I wanted Dallas to get him so bad. I was like, "Oh, please let us get Fitzpatrick. Please let us get Fitzpatrick."
The boy's bad, man.
Oh man,
Fitzpatrick.
I want bad. Yeah.
You talking about the cornerback or the quarterback?
Fitzpatrick is a safety.
The safety.
Okay, the safety. Okay.
The animal.
Minka Fitzpatrick. The guy's jersey who I'm wearing.
He's a beast.
He's a got him from Miami for a steal for first round.
Made good moves, but made bad moves.
I think he was he came in 11th, right? You came in 11th.
That was a bad move.
But
bring that Saturday, Troy.
Gentlemen.
Bring that Saturday.
Gentlemen, there's a beast in the.
That thing that be going by Saturday, you know that.
Always one on deck. You always got one on deck.
There's a beast in the East. I'm gonna run this clip real quick.
Final minute of the first quarter. Hurts is swallowed up. Micah Parsons and Brent Urban there for the loss.
Michael Parsons, man. They look like the old Dallas Cowboys the other night, the way they got pressure on the Eagles. They applied. I remember one time, it's like the Eagles, there was one snap, it looked like the Eagles quit because everybody came in. Did y'all see that snap?
HP, it's going to be okay. Let these boys have their moment. We know how this ends. These are the Dallas Cowboys. We know how this ends.
No, they won. They beat the worst team in the NFL, and They look like Super Bowl champions right now.
So let me ask a question, HP, and Cecil's the worst team. What do you have to say about San Diego?
There is no San Diego.
Oh, they beat themselves. They beat themselves.
I mean, you
know good and well the Chargers should have won that game.
So what are you going to say about Carolina when they come to Dallas and get beat this week? What's going to be your excuse then?
That's not going to happen.
You said the Eagles wasn't going to get beat.
Come on now.
That wasn't going to happen.
Come on now.
So you're saying that Carolina coming to Dallas, they got the number one defense, but the offensive line is suspect. That offensive line is suspect. And Darnold, you have to prove to me he can do something.
That's a new man. Sure, Sam.
Okay. Alice tells us, what do y'all think about the play calling for Fields last Sunday? What do y'all guys think about the play calling for Fields?
I said it before the game started. He should have never been in there. He should have never been in there playing against the Cleveland Browns. Now he was set up for failure to play against the Cleveland Browns. Never should have happened. Not against the Browns, man. Not with the defensive Cloney and the other kid. He should never played against the Browns, man. He had no chance.
Everybody wanted Justin Fields in week 1. They wanted him week 1.
He should have been in there. He should have been there week 1. He should like Stephen A. said, week 5, week 6. When you got a weaker schedule, somebody he can grow on. He had no ability to do that against Cleveland, man.
We all remember a time when first-year quarterbacks didn't start. You remember Carson Palmer back in the day with Cincinnati? He was number 1 draft pick, number 1 overall pick, and he sat the whole year, didn't get 1 snap. So they say that maybe quarterback is the hardest position to play in professional sports. The speed of the game is so fast. You have so many adjustments. But when you invest that much money and you trade your organization, the quarterbacks are like CEOs of the team. So, it's a kind of, if these quarterbacks have to grow up fast, I think you shouldn't have put them in for that particular week. You either start him from day 1, let him get his lumps, because if you had started him from week 1, he'd have been better, against a so-called, elite, they have definitely elite rushers. What's the guy who got in the fight with Mason Rudolph? What's his name?
Jared.
Yeah, Miles.
4.5 time. Miles Garrett.
Yeah. So I mean, it may have been a little bit much, but guess what? You're damn if you do, damn if you don't. He's a high draft pick. You got to throw him in there sometime.
But didn't Red Rocky get hurt or something? Red Robin, whatever his damn name is.
Andy Dalton.
Yeah, he got hurt. Didn't he?
Yeah, you could have started the other guy, the guy that won the Super Bowl. What's his name?
Nick Foles.
Foles could have played. Foles should have been in there. His old ass got beat up. Should put Foles in there.
If you didn't think, to me, you don't put him in if you don't think he's ready. If you put him in and you don't think he's ready, then you are setting him up for failure. So you either put him in week 1 or you put him up against a team that doesn't have the elite pass rushers.
The reason he put that young boy in that game was to prove a point. To tell everybody else, that's why I didn't start him week 1, because he's not ready.
Well,
he did that to prove a point to the fans, the Chicago fans, and everybody else, to saying this kid ain't ready. That's what the reason he did. He knew he shouldn't have put that kid in there. I don't care. Dak would have been done against shit. Nobody, Aaron Rodgers, nobody did it against, with that offensive line and the way they was coming back on that boy. Nobody could have did nothing against him.
Yeah. So, I mean, you have to, it takes that's why I've always said, even though Troy doesn't agree with this, that, Chicago doesn't have a running game, but some quarterbacks, and some quarterbacks are ready for rookies. Roethlisberger was a rookie. Dak got pushed into it, but he had a running game. He had a great offensive line. So you either start him week 1 or you don't start him all. Most rookie quarterbacks are not ready to play in the NFL their first season.
It all depends on your situation. I mean, I give you a perfect example. Troy Aikman was started week 1 with a sorry ass Cowboy team. He took his lumps and his pains and came back. The difference with Dak came in with a ready-made team. Dak came in with the number 1 offensive line, the leading rusher in the NFL, the all-time leading touchdown wide receiver in Dez, Jason Witten, a Hall of Famer, Cole Beasley, a Pro Bowler. He came in with a ready-made situation. That's why his numbers were great. All he had to do was manage the team. He had to come there and show up.
Yeah.
Play with man the team. That
And
team
he wasn't a week 1 starter either.
That team was. Yes, he was. I think so.
No, he wasn't.
Week
Didn't
3?
Tony Romo got hurt?
Right.
Yeah, he lost his job.
Tony Romo lost his job.
He lost his job.
He played so well. Romo never got back in.
He didn't lose no job. He got hurt.
When Dak went to Green Bay and won against Green Bay, he lost his job.
He lost it. If Romo would have played, if they would have put Romo at the end of the season, we'd have went to the Super Bowl. Shit. That's my point.
Man, we're not going back there again. We're not going back there again, Troy.
Come on, Troy. Come on, Troy. Allison Taylor said Miles, the guy that was fighting.
Miles Garrett, yeah.
Miles Garrett.
Allison Taylor.
Yeah, and then Letitia West is in the house too. Letitia West is in the house. She says, "Hey guys,
y'all don't see the growth in Dak now from 2 years ago. The difference in him, how he take control of the offense, how he come to the line now. He calling plays.
He's been a beast.
He know he's been that way. One time, Dak used to go to the line and call all of them, turn his damn back and doing this.
Come on, man.
How you turn your back to the offensive line and call a play, and by the time you come back to the line, they didn't readjust. He wasn't ready.
Well, Troy, it's not like the offensive line can see him anyway.
Yeah, that's what the hell is you doing? What is you doing? You turning your back to everybody. What the hell is you doing? Now, Cornell, I know you ain't know, but what the hell was he doing? You turning your back to everybody, and you doing this. What are you doing, man?
Troy, the king of the audible. Have you ever watched Peyton Manning?
He don't turn his back to the line. He don't turn his back.
Peyton Manning be doing all kind of stuff.
He don't turn his back.
All kind of stuff.
He don't turn his back. He don't turn his back. And the growth in Dak now, Grove comes to that line, he run somebody over there, he can read the defense down. He read it. He order balls out the line. Stop. He got it now. He read the line now. Before he turned his back and do all this, what are you doing?
Letitia West is 100% right. He's 100% right. Tony Romo did not have the it factor. Yeah, you can put up a lot of stats. Phillip Rivers going to the Hall of Fame, but you got to be clutch. You know, when we first heard his name, he was fumbling and bumbling. Remember that snap against Seattle in the playoffs when he was in place? He's never been clutch.
Didn't he beat
crazy as hell?
When it really counts.
You crazy. At one time, Romo led the NFL in fourth quarter comeback.
But then we lay y'all out in Dallas. I remember that when Louis Lips was laying down, they didn't know if they had to bring the helicopter in to get him.
Louis Lips was like in the 80s. So we're going back to the 80s, the 90s.
I mean, I'm asking you
Let's talk about them Cowboys. Since them Cowboys are clearly going to the Super Bowl, how many of y'all think the Cowboys are going to the Super Bowl? Let's get to the nitty gritty of it. How many of y'all think the Cowboys going to win the Super Bowl this year? This your year?
I tell you what I
know it's not Pittsburgh year.
Pittsburgh ain't going.
I know it ain't Pittsburgh year.
Going.
It doesn't seem that way, but guess what? Hey, Dallas is not going to win the Super Bowl this year.
I bet you have a better record than you.
Well, I mean, and
another
where does that get you? Where does that get you?
Another 12
pack. If you don't win the Super Bowl,
another 12 pack.
Yeah, I'll bet that too. I bet Dallas win more than Pittsburgh. I'm willing to bet that too. You know how much I hate the Cowboys.
I wanted to bet him earlier. I wanted to bet Van earlier when he was saying that we wasn't going to playoffs, but you wouldn't bet.
I don't remember. I don't recall that. Number one, number two.
I did.
And number two, I mean, you probably have the worst division in all of football.
I mean, here we go again.
I mean, somebody's got to win it. Somebody's got to win it.
So do you?
Philadelphia has a rookie quarterback. Jalen Hurts is a rookie quarterback. Okay.
But you were pulling.
We got. Let me explain something. We got the worst.
Pulling for him.
Worst team in conference. But if y'all was in our conference, you'll be in next to last place too, right?
Oh yeah.
If y'all was in our conference, y'all be in last place.
Listen, if Big Ben had to see,
we have a win. There's some teams in your conference that don't have any wins.
Bro,
that doesn't make any sense.
Y'all be one ahead of the Giants. You'll be one ahead of the Giants, right? You and the Eagles.
That doesn't make any sense. Okay, well, you were telling, you misspoke, and I'm just straightening you out. Are the Dallas Cowboys going to win the Super Bowl?
Nope.
This year?
No. In 2095, of course, this year.
Nope.
Oh, now you want to be JR.
We go to the NFC Championship. We get to the NFC Championship.
Okay. Well, I mean,
bet you, Troy. I bet y'all want Troy. How much you got?
Yeah, I'll bet you too. I'll bet you one of your girls that you won't win the Super Bowl.
I can't afford to get rid of my girls. But I get one of my girls. We talking about Hitty and Remy.
Okay, so basically a lot of hot air.
Which one of my girls? Hitty and Remy. I'm like you. You like that white nigga.
Hey, I like French girls. I'll take them both.
Stereo. I noticed that you are, in a psychological term, it's called deflecting. You and HP are deflecting because you're not talking about Steelers. You're not talking about Dolphins. All I'm hearing is the big bad Dallas Cowboys are the best team.
I'm willing to make the bet. If you are willing to make the bet, I'm willing to bet you that the Cowboys will make it to the Super Bowl. If you are willing to bet me that the Steelers will make it to the Super Bowl and the Dolphins make the Super Bowl.
Oh, I know we ain't gonna make it. I've been told you that.
No. We gonna bet on. I'm gonna bet on my team. You bet on your team. You bet on your team. All right. We all lose together, or we all win together.
Hey, I got 31 teams. Like Duncan said, I got 31 teams.
Yeah, Baskin Robbins.
But a win ain't one.
Here's my thing. Because
I got 31 teams, but a winner ain't one.
A Super Bowl winner ain't one.
But the Cowboys ain't one.
I got 31 teams, but a winner ain't one. Hit me. If you have a team problem, I feel bad for you, son. I got 31 teams, but a winner ain't one. Hit me.
Oh, Dallas, they'll make the playoffs. They'll lose in the first round, though. That's my prediction. They'll win the division.
We will not.
But they'll lose the first playoff game.
So who's the superpower? Who's the superpower in the NFC?
You got the Rams. Right?
That's the superpower. That's your
the Rams are the best team in football.
So the Rams.
You got that bad man, Rodgers.
Because the Rams.
You got Green Bay.
And Rodgers.
So you got the Los Angeles Rams, who are right now better than the Dallas Cowboys. You got the Green Bay Packers, who are better. And guess what? You got the Arizona Cardinals, who, in my opinion, are better than the Dallas Cowboys.
See, I was holding off for her tonight. Dallas was shut down just like the government when it gets too tough. America's team. Letitia West and the San Francisco 49ers that I pulled for the other night. San Francisco goes into the prevent defense. And the prevent defense, and all night, they had one receiver to hold between the whole secondary. 1-2 the hole. They couldn't hold 37 seconds on the clock. 37 seconds on the clock, and y'all can't win the game.
She just like Vantage. When they lose, she go ghost. She just like Vantage. When they lose, they ghost.
First of all, Vantage has never gone ghost. I'm always here up front. So, I remember the Mayor of Steeler Nation is on every single week. If you have to go on Facebook sometimes my form is a little bit different. Yeah. Sometimes I always can't be here. But we love this because every single year, 25 years, 26 years and counting since y'all have been really relevant. When's the last time the Dallas Cowboys have been to an NFC championship?
I'm explaining to you, Vantage.
Was it good? Very opportunistic.
Vantage, I'm explaining to you.
Leading the league in
Vantage, I'm explaining to you like I explained to somebody.
I'm explaining to you
on Facebook.
That you're getting your blood pressure raised.
I'm explaining something to you like I explained on Facebook. Pittsburgh Steelers got six Super Bowl rings, right? The Dallas Cowboys got 5. Both of them been 8 times in the Super Bowl, right? Both of them, right? The Pittsburgh Steelers started in 1930. The Cowboys started in 1960. So you had a 30-year head start, right? That's 30 years. We've been irrelevant.
When did the Super Bowl start?
Championships. Super Bowls are championships. Y'all ain't got no championship.
Let the man preach.
Championships are Super Bowls, right? Y'all don't got no championship.
So
y'all got a Super Bowl. So let me finish. Let me finish. So it started 30 years before. 1960, we was an expansion team. 4 years later, we was in the Super Bowl, right? Now, other than that, we took a 20-year hiatus. We are relevant. That's 20 years. Plus 30 years that you started before. So 50 years, we gave you a mulligan. And you got one more ring.
You got one more ring.
And 50. goddamn years.
Here's my rebuttal. So a lot of those years, when I think you guys were the Dallas Texans, right? Weren't y'all called the Dallas Texans or something like that?
Never. Cowboys.
Because you guys were always the Cowboys. So a lot of those years in the 30s and the 20s and the 40s, whenever 50s, I don't even know whether black players on those teams. See, I don't count those. So if you want to count those seasons, I counted during the Super Bowl era, which started with 67.
We came in the NFL. The Dallas Cowboy was founded in 1960.
I count the Super Bowl era. It's called the modern era. Okay, so let's come up, from 1966, right? So we only got one more Super Bowl. There are teams that these people will leave this earth and not get a Super Bowl. We got 6 Super Bowls, and I think 2 of them came at the Dallas Cowboys' expense. So
you had a 30-year head start.
Yeah.
No, we didn't. When I'm telling you, I don't count that head start.
You was established in 1930.
But the last time
when the teams did not allow black folks, I don't count those. If you want to add those years to boost your frivolous argument, go ahead. But I don't count those years when the teams didn't have any incorporate black folks.
Did we have black players when we were in the desert in XXX? Were there black players then?
If they weren't, it didn't count.
Oh, there
what that got to do with the color of the skin?
You know Larry Brown? You heard
Neil O'Donnell might know him, but I never heard of him.
I just said, "We are the world, we are the children." He said, "What's the color of the skin?"
So I mean, we can count all the championships, before Jackie Robinson in baseball if you want to. I choose to put an asterisk next to him. That's all. Now, if you want to count them and ballyhoo when they wouldn't allow players that look like you to play, that's fine. Baseball. You go ahead and it's not. It's still football. If you don't have the best players, then it's not football.
No,
it's an amalgamation.
We didn't develop the sport. We didn't develop the sport.
I understand the angst and the dismay of coming out of a 3-0 preseason, feeling that you were going to
3-1. We were 3-1.
Well, let me ask this question. I have a question to ask. So now we're talking tonight. Are the Pittsburgh Steelers better than the Dallas Cowboys? You can put the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Miami Dolphins together, as a matter of fact, to play us. Do you think
Come on, man. Don't pick on the Dolphins like that.
You can put Pittsburgh and the Dolphins together as a team. Do you think
at this point in time, if I was to answer that question honestly, no.
I got no quarterback.
Steelers, we got a plethora of problems. To include our offensive line, which at this time we can't run the ball. I showed you guys a stat that said that Najee Harris has been hit at the line of scrimmage or before the line of scrimmage 70% of his carries. Something incredible. So we got a lot of problems. We got injuries, but every team has injuries. You have to overcome that if you're going to win a Super Bowl. So right now, the Dallas Cowboys are looking good. I gave you your props yesterday or the other day when you guys were beating on the Philadelphia Eagles. But it doesn't matter if you don't win that Lombardi ring. It really doesn't matter.
We got the 31st ranked
Exactly.
defense. We ain't perfect. We had the 31st, the second to the last worst passing defense in the NFL. Vanish.
You guys are opportunistic. Your defense gets turnovers. You get pick sixes. Are you going to always be able to rely on that?
No.
Sometimes you're just going to have to be able to stop a defense and, not grab, not hold. Number 52, how many, your offensive linemen, I saw him get at least 3 holdings before I turn off the TV.
Well, how much time Michael Parsons got held?
So my whole point is that Dallas has improved. That defense has improved from last year. Dak Prescott is a Super Bowl caliber winning quarterback. He has the potential to be. I'm still, Zeke looked good for the very first game. He looked good against the running attack. Looked good. He's not going to be the comeback player of the year. That'll probably go to Dak.
And there's the fullback. Give it to Elliott. Drives it home, and for the touchdown.
It's
my bad. My finger slipped.
The 1,500-yard seasons of Ezekiel. How many yards does he have this year so far?
I'm not sure.
Does he have two? I don't think he has. He doesn't have 200 yards.
Nah, he's close to it. He's close to it.
Might be one.
But you got to realize that they're sharing the ball too.
They are. So Dak is definitely going. If he stays healthy, he's right now in the running for MVP. He'll probably get comeback player of the year. Did anybody pick him to be comeback player of the year?
I did. But you know what? Now I appreciate you being able to say that. Archie cannot say those things that you just said. Because the moment the Cowboys won, the first thing he said, Philadelphia is the weakest team. But he was pulling for them.
They are the weakest. They are. I mean, just because I'll vote for them, they're still the weakest team.
Philadelphia they're better than Miami.
Oh, they ain't?
Yeah, they are.
Oh, they ain't?
So where do you
Cornell, it's only been 3 games, Cornell. Calm down. Y'all ain't won the Super Bowl yet. It's only been 3 games, all right? 3 games.
I can enjoy the 3-game ride.
Like Troy said, we got 14 more games. We got 14 more games to go.
I can enjoy the ride and I can enjoy your slide. Letitia West.
Hey.
Letitia West said,
it's not how you start, it's how you finish. Remember that.
Well, y'all are finished.
Let me ask y'all a question.
Yes, sir.
Why is it when Miami Dolphins or Pittsburgh Steelers win and they talk good about their team, this, that, and third, and once Dallas win a game, we won the Super Bowl. Why is it that?
Because we can't stand it.
How is that true?
That's true.
We do the same thing. We do the same thing that y'all do. When y'all
don't put no y'all. I don't. If Dolphins win one game, I ain't gonna celebrate like we win the Super Bowl.
Listen. It's everybody, Hardrick. It's everybody. When Dallas, if they win a damn team, if they win a game, everybody on Facebook, such and such, Baltimore this, San Francisco this, whatever. As soon as Dallas win, they won a game. They won a game. Now they won the Super Bowl.
I'll tell you why.
Hey. Okay, go ahead.
Dallas is so they're probably, over the years, I think they're like the most valuable franchise in the world, or second. Maybe there's a soccer team somewhere in Europe.
They're first. They're bypassing
number one.
$5 billion.
Okay, so they're number one. So they have a lot of fans. They have regional fans because they're one of the oldest teams. Yeah. And over the history of the NFL, and especially during the Super Bowl era, they have been one of the most successful teams up until recent times. Not so much in the millennium. So you have a lot of fans. Dallas Cowboy fans travel well. Not sure they've traveled as well as the Pittsburgh Steelers fans, but they travel well. And every year you watch the hype of the Dallas. This is our year. Dallas Cowboys look good thus far this year. They're exactly where they're supposed to be. They could have beat Tampa Bay, but they lost. They could have lost to the Chargers, but they won. This was the first game where they clearly, from the opening bell, came and dominated from first quarter to the fourth quarter. Now, Super Bowl teams do that every single week. Not necessarily dominate, but they're always competitive.
Not the dominant.
Can the Cowboys be that? Can they win? Can they come clutch?
Tampa Bay's secondary
is. You still got issues with Zerline. Zerline may cost you a big game. You still got that defense is still giving up a lot of yards. The offenses Dak looks magnificent. I said he's going to be rusty. He looks magnificent. Zeke I looked it up. He has 199 yards. So he has 200 yards thus far. Pollard at times looks better than Zeke. So Dallas is looking good. You guys are competitive. You guys, if injuries notwithstanding, I can see you winning the East. However, I still see 3 or 4 teams better than you in the NFC East.
Break from Trayvon Diggs right here. The route is this. The receiver falls down. He's trying to throw the quick out, but watch Diggs read that route by Devontae Smith. Those two were at Alabama together. They practiced against one another. They know what they like to do. They know their tendencies. And Trayvon Diggs read Smith like a book.
Hey, CJ.
Yeah.
Before we move on, I want to answer Junior Duncan's question. Where'd he go?
Junior Duncan stepped up that kid.
Wait a minute.
Letitia West said, it's the fans. Well, some of them. Okay. Letitia West said Cowboy fans are the worst complainers, and that's the number one reason of how they became so famous. And all I heard last year, a couple years ago, was "Bang Bang Niner Gang."
Right.
So then, Junior, we were together. We were together. That
Me,
really.
you, and Bam. Me, you, and Bam was together.
You, me, and Bam was together. We sure. That's just noise, Cornell. So,
can I answer Junior Duncan's question now?
And Miss West, that's all y'all did was make noise last year. But moving right along. Go ahead, HP.
Okay, Junior Duncan, look on your computer screen. Okay, look to your top left. To your top far left. Fans like him make you want to hate the Cowboys. Not all Cowboy fans, but that's exactly that one to your top left on your computer screen.
You must be talking about me.
But Hardy,
it's all right.
Hardy, the same thing as the top right up there.
Exactly.
You know, it's the same thing.
Yeah, you're right.
You're right. I think they're supposed to win every year.
Cowboys. Because we feel like that.
See, you, Troy, and Irvin, y'all don't celebrate like the man on your top left do.
I shouldn't celebrate now.
I mean, he'll carry on for 3 days continuously.
Does it bother you?
You see what I'm saying?
Does it stop you from sleeping at night?
But that ain't got nothing to do with that. With my question, though, HP.
Sleeping at night.
Hello? Yeah, you have.
It's the fans. It's the fans. It's the fans.
Huh?
It's the fans and how they react.
Oh,
okay.
Like that man to your top left.
Okay.
If that's your answer to the question, okay.
Okay. Well, HP.
That's my answer. The fans. Some of the Cowboy fans, not all. Some.
I have counselors come on my show all the time. So tune in when I have the counselor come on and talk to her about the problems you're having.
But he didn't tell me he wasn't coming on. He told me coming on. I'm still waiting on he ain't coming.
As we keep winning, it's gonna get worse. If we lose, it's still gonna get bad. I want you to know. Dem Boyz. Cowboys.
Did that answer my question, Junior Dunk? You see what I'm talking about?
Hey, you should never let me know it bothers you. And I'll make sure I do that.
But I always get the last laugh.
You do? Well, hey, well, you could have laughed at them Dolphins.
Hey, we're gonna end up just like the Cowboys.
It's
another year without a Super Bowl.
It's a long season. We'll see. Hey, I'll be the first. As you know, on that thread, I was saying the Cowboys look good. This is the first game. You know, I didn't watch the Chargers game, so I really don't know. I only saw the highlights. It seemed like based off of that was a bad call, but we won't talk about that. I saw the Tampa Bay game. You guys could have won, but you also probably should have lost by 9 points. You know, when a team fumbles in the end zone, but it's neither here nor there.
Let me get done.
What have you done for me lately? Cowboys look better than my team. As the mayor of Steeler Nation, we have a lot of work to do, you know, but I will always stick by my boys. I am not like HP, who won't give me specifics of why Mike Tomlin should be replaced, other than you need a new beginning, a new start. You know?
I'm gonna tell you straight up, Mike Tomlin to me is not the reason for Pittsburgh, because how you will get mad with the man when top management don't pay these guys that come in there that they train. If you keep the team together,
that's not true. That's not true. What they do is they'll use you, and then when you become too expensive, they'll go ahead and move you on. Remember, there's a salary cap, which is why small market teams like Pittsburgh can be successful. Dallas is ran by a narcissist, who will not allow his general manager and not allow his coach. He wants to be all that. He wants to be emperor and king.
Stereo. Don't say Dallas because some people are sensitive on here tonight. Say the artist formerly known as the Cowboys.
So my whole point is that the Dallas Cowboys, because I am a hater, I'm a Steeler fan. We naturally hate the Cowboys. We have the most Super Bowl confrontations, and we naturally hate each other. You guys should feel you should have beaten us 3-0. We feel we should have beaten y'all 3-0. My point is we've been down this road before. You guys are feeling good. You guys are feeling Super Bowlish. And you know what? You should feel that way because the Dallas Cowboys look good. But guess what? Jerry Jones and the Dallas Cowboy curse, you guys may be like the Steelers. You may never see another Super Bowl win in your lifetime. It's quite possible.
Exactly.
And I hope all y'all live for another 40 years.
Are you prepared? Are you prepared for the Cowboys in the Super Bowl this year? Because, it's what America wants to see.
No, it's not. No, it's not.
Yeah, really.
Let me say something. Corner, let me say something. Let me say something. I was watching Stephen A. the other day, and the black guy, I can't think of his name, heavyset class. He clarified for Stephen A.
Stephen A. Smith?
Yeah, he said, you know why Dallas Cowboy fans, or why Dallas Cowboys so popular, when Dallas Cowboys is the most expensive franchise in all sports? It ain't because of the fans. It's because the haters keep us relevant. The haters keep us relevant. We got a fan base that's whatever, but the haters multiply us that much more. They'll make us that much irrelevant because you'll watch us to see us lose. You'll watch us to see us fail. If it was just the Cowboys fans that watch the game, it'd be whatever. But the haters watch it and make our numbers jump because you.
Well, there are a lot of fans that are quite.
You want to feel. And wait a second. Like the man said, Stephen A. You the biggest Cowboys fan. He said, but every time your show stops, it's based on the Cowboys. He said 30% of your show every day is about the damn Dallas Cowboys. Yeah. You keep them relevant. It ain't the fans that keep them relevant. You keep them relevant because that's all the hell you got to talk about is the Cowboys. He said, now when they lose, if they're irrelevant, if you wouldn't talk about them, they wouldn't be the topic. He said, but like everybody else, you got to keep the Cowboys in your mind to keep your show on the air, to keep it going.
But it makes marketing sense.
You keep the Cowboys more relevant.
It doesn't mean because you're relevant or we're haters. If you have the maybe the most popular fan base, you want to throw them in there as much as you can. It makes for good ESPN rating. So I understand that. Stephen A. Smith understands that. And by the way, he's a Steeler fan.
I'm gonna need to jump it off in the morning. I can jump it off.
So my whole thing with you is that are we haters? Yes. Real fans only have one team. I'm not a Carolina Panther fan. This prop is here because I'm rooting for the Carolina Panthers. Because Dallas Cowboys, remember, I've lived in Texas longer than I've lived any place in the United States, in the world. And when Dallas Cowboys are winning, their fans are the most obnoxious, rambunctious, I mean, look at the arrogance of not Junior Duncan, Troy Haywood, and Cornell right there. When they were losing last year, you were quiet as a mouse. Quiet as a mouse.
That's a Junior. Am I not always talking trash?
Always, but how can you talk?
Not last year.
Revenge. How can you talk trash when you lose? Hold up.
I'm the same way.
How can you talk trash when you're losing like yourself? You've been talking trash the whole preseason. Now you eating some doggone I don't know what kind of sandwich, some thumbtack sandwich.
Humble pie. Crow pie. And Hodges got sensitive on me. My boy got sensitive. My running dog got sensitive. You see that guy right up there in the corner? That's the reason why. I'll never believe I will be crying tonight.
This is what we do. We have to pick each other while we're down.
Are ridiculous. Allison said Letitia West is laughing. Allison tells us Cornell's throwing shade. Allison said, what song you got for the Panthers, Cornell? I got one for you. Letitia West said all the time. Allison Taylor is laughing again. Letitia West says, I love the game. I watch NFL games, period. That's right. We all love the game. And Allison Taylor's laughing. But listen, I respect Carolina in their defense. I respect teams when we play them. But I'm going to tell you something. I'm not a guy that goes around watching series. Hey man, I live for football when it comes on, and so I'm gonna always shout my team out. When we were 1-15, I had my Dallas Cowboy hat on at work. Hey, because you know I was telling them, I said, watch what Jimmy built. And so right now I can see flashes of a different Dallas Cowboy team compared to last year. I watched them fly around the ball. I watched the defense move around, and D-Law not even in the middle. And so, you know, they're playing, just like you said, they're very opportunistic. I love that. And I'm not going to feel sorry for celebrating because how's the team not doing good? HP, I'm sorry, Bo. But, hey, that's the way the ball
Hey, it's only week 3. We got 14 more games. We got 14 more games.
And you know what? You can stay there with your finger crossed and with that leprechaun in the headlock and you know, with your toes crossed and say, I hope they lose this week. Because listen, we lose, I'm still going to be a Cowboy fan and talking trash. It's not going to stop.
Let me ask a question to jump on Troy's side for once. You know, I don't never really agree with Troy.
Yeah.
All right. The way Parsons playing right now, and should we move him back to linebacker when Lawrence come back?
I think that what they need to do is I think they need to keep doing the same thing they do when D-Law come back. They need to keep switching it up. I like what they're doing. Obviously now, I don't want Parsons at DE all the time because it does put Parsons at risk for injury because he's drawing 3-4 people are getting on him, and it does draw a risk for injury for him over there on the side. But when he can get through, he's causing a lot of trouble. He's misdirecting the quarterback. He's getting pushed at the quarterback. I don't think he's built, and his physical frame is built to be a DE.
Okay, so what Troy is saying that Romo didn't lose his, and I know I hate going back to the subject because they said, oh Lord, but that's what Troy is really saying. Okay, when Romo got hurt, he didn't lose his starting spot. It's not like Dak outplayed him. He got hurt. He should have came back like everybody else do. Like if Brady got hurt, you know, and his backup came in like which that boy did come back.
Brady took the guy job. You remember the guy that was there before Brady?
No. Remember when Brady got hurt and that boy from New England filled in? I think he wouldn't play.
Garoppolo took his backed him up.
I know you're talking about.
Different guy.
Yeah, they went 11-5 and missed the playoffs.
Right.
You talking about the one that that Hardy them got?
No.
That dude didn't play for New England?
Who?
It was a black guy.
Yeah, I know he's
Taylor.
talking about.
It was a black guy that played in New England too.
Jacoby Brissett?
No, it wasn't.
No, we talking about a white guy. He went. I think he went to the Broncos.
Kansas City.
You know what I'm talking about? Then.
Yeah, I know you're talking about.
Yeah, I thought it was the Broncos.
Yeah, Kansas City.
But
I can't remember his name.
You hear the NFL always saying that they go with the man with the hot hand. That's what they say. They say they hate it down.
No, the dude was hot. The dude won some games now.
Yeah, they said
he won a lot of games for them boys. But then when Brady got back, they put Brady back in.
Yeah, and one thing about Romo too. Now, Romo had good football IQ. Romo couldn't stay healthy, man. Romo couldn't stay healthy. He couldn't. He got to the point in his career he couldn't take them hits, man.
Listen. What you saying? That got hurt in his. That got hurt in his third season.
Fourth
season. Romo got hurt in his 8th season.
How much time Romo got hurt?
Man, he got hurt in his 8th season.
Man, Romo got hurt way more than the one time.
No, he didn't.
Right.
Romo got hurt. Romo got hurt in his 7th, 8th season. That got hurt in his 3rd, 4th season.
Troy, Romo used to get hurt.
All you gotta do is Google it. I mean, you ain't gotta listen to me.
I ain't gotta Google it because I know Romo been hurt more than that.
He might have been hurt. I'm talking about games missed. Romo didn't miss consecutive games into his 7th season.
That's not true. That's not true.
Want me to put up on the phone all up for you to see?
Because Jason Garrett filled in for Romo one time, if I'm not
Oh
mistaken.
my God, Jason Garrett was his coach. How the hell is Jason Garrett pulling for Romo? If you had a thing like on TV, how you can put a circle but they can't talk no more, do that to yourself.
Troy, you don't remember that Jason Garrett used to be a backup quarterback?
Not for Romo, for Roger Staubach. For Troy Aikman.
No.
He was a backup for Troy Aikman, not for Romo.
You talking about Staubach? You talking about Staubach?
He was for Troy Aikman.
I'm on too, but you know what?
How can you be my coach and my backup?
But you delusional if you sitting there telling me Romo only missed that one time with the back. You talking about from Seahawks? That's the only time he been out.
He didn't get hurt then for the Seahawks.
Yeah, he got hurt when he got Seahawks.
That ain't when he got hurt. That was the first time he got hurt.
He got hurt. He got hurt the year before Dak.
Romo didn't get hurt when we played the Seahawks 1 year.
No. That's why his third. That was his third time getting hurt. That wasn't the first time getting hurt.
He got hurt with Washington one time too.
Troy, Romo done got hurt a lot of times, bro.
I said the first time he got hurt was like in his 6th or 7th year. Dak got put out his 4th year.
Yeah, but then Romo threw interceptions in the last part of the game, and we lost a lot of games like that.
For a 3-year period of time, Romo was the most proficient quarterback in the fourth quarter. Had more fourth quarter quarterback than Eli Manning, than John Elway, and Tom Brady.
How much Super Bowls we went to?
That ain't a good thing because we always had to come back. We always got to have fourth quarter comeback. It ain't always necessarily good because that means you're losing. You got to come back. Right?
See how'd you put the goose egg up for Super Bowls? That's the same thing they score against Buffalo.
Okay. If you're just gonna base it on Super Bowls, that's one thing. But you got to think about that came in with a leading rusher. Staubach had the leading rusher in Dorsett.
Allison said, "Next question."
Aikman had the leading rusher in Emmett, right? You got a 1,500-yard rusher.
Allison and Lynch.
Bro,
you need to be on here too, Allison. with your New York midgets.
We're gonna look at the games this week, man. We're gonna pick the games, man. Pick the games. Give the people a chance to pick the games too.
This is why he's so tough. 100-mile-per-hour sinker.
I gotta swell that up a little bit. Let's see. MB, Michael Bryant.
Yes, sir.
What's going on, Bob? How you doing tonight, man?
Man, I'm just enjoying this conversation, holding it in the road, B.
Holding the road.
Yes, sir.
Good to have you on, man. Hodrick a little sensitive tonight.
I see that. Little rough Trevor.
Yeah, he said we talk about the Cowboys.
Sensitivity. Junior Duncan, I'm ready for you, baby. I'm ready for you. Any day, baby. Any day, Junior Duncan.
Don't quit your day job, sir.
You ready? You let me know. We're gonna go live on the show.
Sir. You don't want that smoke.
We're gonna go live on the show.
You don't want that smoke, sir.
Hodrick, you want to sing against Junior?
Hey, I beat him in everything else. Might well beat him in that too.
You can't beat him in singing. I'm gonna tell you right now, bro.
Cornell, for your clarification, Romo came in the league in 2003. He got hurt in 2010. Okay, 7 years later. Just to clarify for you.
Okay. Bro, he got hurt in 2015 too. 2015 too.
Yeah, he got multiple years after he got that first injury. But I'm saying his first injury didn't come to his 7th year in the NFL.
Yeah,
that was his 4th.
Troy, if you start an expansion team, you can go ahead and get Romo. We got the Jaguars and we got the Bengals. Y'all taking the next?
Bengals.
I thought we already picked. We already picked them.
I haven't sent my picks.
Don't you even the numbers in? Don't you even send your picks in?
Mine is in.
Yeah,
I haven't sent mine in.
June,
if y'all want to, I'll pick first. I mean, I'm going to send mine in.
Mine in, Troy.
Yeah, he sent it in. He sent it through the site. Check the site.
Yeah. Well, we give everybody an opportunity. That's why we put it up. The people that's watching too.
Yeah, I'll go first because I hadn't sent mine in.
Letitia West said the Bengals.
Yeah, everybody says that's an easy one. The Jaguars are horrible right now.
So we got the Titans and the Jets.
Oh.
I'm gonna probably say the Titans right now.
I'm going with the Titans too. Allison Taylor says the Bengals also. I'm going with the Titans in that game.
I'm thinking about the Jets. I think it might be an upset.
Letitia West says the Titans. Allison Taylor says the Titans.
Titans.
I'm gonna think about that one.
Hodrick says he thinks the Jets might upset them. I don't know. Is the Titans playing? Not gonna land in New York? We're still in East Rutherford, right?
Yeah, I think it's
a home game. It's in New York.
Yeah. Well, I'm saying, are the Titans playing not gonna land on the tarmac? Because that's the only way they can get upset. Because if the Titans get off the plane, it's gonna be horrible.
Hey, any day, any team can be beaten, baby. Any day, any given day.
If you wish upon a star, makes no difference where you are. All right, HP. The Lions and the Bears.
They haven't even established who the starting quarterback is, so I don't really know. It could be one of three folks, so I don't know. I'm not going to. I haven't decided yet on that game.
You got until tomorrow.
All right.
Christian West says the Bears. Allison Taylor says play for the Bears. Her son, that's what her son's playing.
The Bears.
Bears. Alex is playing for the Bears.
The Bears.
HP, you going with the Bears?
Yes, sir. I don't know. This might be Lions might win this. I don't know. Like Troy said, hey, they game, you know.
I'm going with Detroit.
Troy says Detroit.
Thanks, Troy. I'll be up one game on you. I get one game on you on this one.
All right. Play on that. You don't know who's starting for the Bears, and the Lions gave what Baltimore all they could handle the week before.
Yeah. The Lions should have beaten Baltimore. Wasn't that miracle kick?
Yeah.
And they came back on the 49. They should have beat the 49 where they came back if they didn't run out of time.
I know you should say something about that. The Colts and the Dolphins.
Is Tua still starting? Because he's garbage. Is he still starting?
Oh, he hurt. He's out by 3 more weeks.
You got a broken rib.
Quarterback.
Brissett. I think Jacoby.
Brissett.
Oh, I'm gonna go with the Dolphins right now.
Thank you. Appreciate that.
Dolphins over the Colts?
I haven't seen the Colts play yet.
Colts 0-3.
I'm going. The Colts are 0-3.
Yeah.
Really?
The Colts should have beat the Rams.
Yeah.
Oh, really? They played the Rams tight?
Shit, Rams came back in the fourth quarter and scored a touchdown with less than 2 minutes.
Oh, I'm going with the Colts. Allison Taylor going with the Colts. Letitia West going with the Colts. I'm going with the Colts.
I'm going with the Fush.
HP say going with the Fush sandwich. The Browns and the Vikings.
Well, that's a hard one.
Browns.
At this point right now, I'm going with the Browns. At this point right now, the Browns look good. I hate to say them too. That's my other team. I can't stand. That's the team I love to hate. The Doo-Doos, Cleveland Doo-Doo Browns. But right now, they're playing well.
Brown. I'm going with the Browns in that game.
Browns.
Allison Taylor takes the Browns. Letitia West takes the Browns.
Yeah, a lot better control.
Troy, who you got?
Browns.
June, you got the Browns?
My picks are already in. Yeah, but I got the Browns.
Jim got the Browns.
Why you gotta be so difficult, Junior? You don't even.
No, because y'all Hodrick and Irvin going at it, and Irvin said he picked such and such, and that's what I'm saying. Once you write it down, then what? Mine is down.
There you go. There you go.
Letitia West takes Washington over the Falcons. I didn't even get to say it yet. But Letitia West takes Washington. Washington and the Falcons, guys.
That's a tough one right there.
Allison said 30 birds. Yeah, that's a tough one right there for real.
Right now, I'd probably go with Washington. You know, I don't know. You know,
according to which Washington shows up.
I want the Redskins to win.
I mean, the Falcons aren't a good football team, but neither are the Washington football team.
Yeah, I'm ordering it now.
Yeah, I want the Redskins win so they can be tied with the Cowboys. at 2-2.
No.
I'm gonna go with eeny, meeny, miny, mo. I'm gonna go with I hate the Redskins, the Falcons, I guess, but I don't even believe in that.
You should be hoping for the Falcons.
The Texans.
That way.
And the Bill, I ain't got to hope for that because we go dominate the NFC East.
Bills.
Okay.
Division.
Okay.
The
Bills.
Texans, the Bills.
Everybody got the Bills.
Yeah, I'm going with the Bills. I'm going with the Bills.
Bills.
Everybody got the Saints.
Laughing at me.
Saints.
Everybody got the Saints.
Letitia got the Bills. The Giants and the Saints.
Everybody got the Saints. Everybody got the Chiefs.
That's like two. That's like two mules. It's like two mules fighting over Acorn right here.
Allison, who you got with that game, Allison?
Allison. Letitia says she got the Saints. Allison says she got the Giants. That she got faith.
Hey, you gotta look at it. Hey, look at it. It's been at least 2 upsets every week.
Hey, Allison said she got faith that the Giants can win. She said she think they're gonna pull it out this week. Well. I don't know who I got, man. I might go with the They going to the Saints. They going to the Saints. I gotta go with the Saints on that one, man.
Yeah, they're playing at home. They're playing
Chiefs
at
the
home.
The Chiefs and the Eagles.
Everybody got the Chiefs.
I got the Chiefs. Yeah.
Chiefs.
I got the Chiefs.
KC.
Letitia West got the Chiefs. Allison got the Chiefs.
Cardinals and Rams.
How about the Panthers and the Cowboys?
Rams.
Did we pick that game? Yes, so y'all just skipped over the Panther-Cowboy game?
Panthers and the Cowboys.
I know what time it is. That's to the bottom, isn't it?
That's what we real for.
See right over here?
How about them Cowboys?
Sorry, HP.
The Cardinals might upset the Rams.
Yeah, that's a tough one, though. That's a tough one.
I'm going with the Rams, man.
I'm going with the Rams.
Tyrone Simmons says, "What's up? What's up, Tyrone?"
And Troy, go ahead and pick the Cardinals, man, so I can change the ground.
Right now, on my chart, I got the Rams, but I might change that before 8 o'clock.
Yeah, change it, man. Yeah, change it, man. I got to catch.
Keep pounding. Allison Taylor's laughing. Letitia already picked Arizona, but I'm going with definitely Cowboys. Absolutely. The Seahawks and the 49ers.
That's a good one, too.
Playing 9 a game.
Seahawks.
I'm going with the Niners.
I'm going to Seahawks.
I'm going with the 49ers.
I don't trust Pete Carroll.
I'm going to tell you what. If the 49ers go and prevent defense at the end of the game, Russell Wilson will drive on them, take it all the way down. Tisha West says 49ers.
Damn.
Tyrone Simmons says bang, bang, 9 a game. Allison Taylor says 49ers.
Seahawks.
I'm going with the Seahawks. Did we get all the Cardinals and the Rams in?
Yeah, we got all the Rams.
Steelers and the Packers.
The bad man. I'm going with the bad man.
In a upset of the week, I am going with the. Oh, y'all would love for me to say Steelers. I got the Packers.
What?
Yeah.
Okay.
Now, see, if we were playing a spread, I might be tempted to.
Cheesehead. What's the spread? What's the spread?
Last time I checked, I think it was 7.5.
Tyrone says it won't be that close.
Probably won't be. Steelers' offense is anemic.
Patricia West says Packers.
I still got the Packers.
Alton Taylor says Cheeseheads.
Cheeseheads, baby.
Yeah, I can't go. I can't go against the Packers.
But I'll be rooting for the Steelers.
Yeah, that's your team.
There you go.
That's your team. Ravens and the Broncos. That should be a good game.
Denver. Give me Denver.
Denver.
I got my Ravens. That's my AFC Central champs, the Ravens.
AFC North.
It's North? Okay, my bad. Used to be Central.
Long time ago.
Yep.
Sister said, wait, is this you being transparent? She said, Alison Taylor said the Goon Squad. The Ravens, the Goon Squad. Alison said, teach the mayor how to have a little faith. Letitia West says the Ravens. I'm gonna go with the the Ravens. I think I picked the Ravens already. The Buccaneers and the Patriots.
Tampa Bay.
Them Pirates, baby.
Tampa Bay.
Brady.
Going with Tampa Bay too.
Troy, what you got? New England?
Got the Bucks.
You're crazy. Bucks.
Yeah.
But I do got the Broncos over the Ravens, though.
Okay, that's good.
I
like to hear that.
I can see that happening. The Raiders.
Hey,
they haven't
Troy.
played nobody yet.
Yeah.
Hey, who's in last place?
That would be HP.
Figures.
I'll break it down to you right now. Let me give you my little segment.
It's only 3 weeks, baby. Only 3 weeks. You got 14 more to go.
In 3 weeks, Troy is at 73% at 35-13. Irvin at 69% at 33-15, 2 games back. And then third place is Vanish at 63% at 30-18. No, excuse me. Duncan is in third place at 22-10 at 69%. Vanish in fourth place at 63% at 30-18. Also, 69% is Larry, but Larry and came in late. He had 11-5, so he ain't played but 1 week. He ain't got 3 weeks, but he had 69% at 11-5. Austin's also at 69% at 11-5. Vanish at 63% at 30-18. HP pulling up the rear at 52% at 25-23. Cornell is in fifth place at 56%, 27-12.
So since people came in late, we're gonna go by percentage now. Y'all want to go do that?
I don't know.
Go by percentage.
I just broke it down to percentage and everything.
Yeah.
69%. But I mean,
the guys, because the guys coming late.
Last week, some weeks it got easier picks. You came the third week, it was easier picks. That first week, everybody got kind of beat up.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
A lot of upsets that first week.
They're gonna get tough as the season go on. For the Raiders,
this week is a tough week for me.
For the Raiders and the Bucks, we got the Bucks, Letitia West. We got the Bucks, Allison. Everybody went. We got the Raiders. Allison Taylor takes the Raiders over the Bolts. I'm gonna take the Bolts in that game.
I got the Chargers.
Got the Chargers in that game.
They should be 3-0 right now. They got robbed.
They got robbed.
Yeah, they got robbed.
Dolphins should be 3-0 too, ain't he?
No, we should be at least 2-1. and Cornell, you knew that was a pass interference now. You knew what that was. The overtime, that was a pass interference that didn't get called. But that's okay. We got 14 more weeks to go.
Hey, man, stop that guy. This guy, man, HP, I'm sorry about that.
Oh, ain't no problem. We got plenty of football.
We're all going to be watching somebody else's team.
Thank you. Tell him again, Mr. Vanish. Tell him again.
You know, if your team don't win the Super Bowl.
You know what? You know what? I know you didn't say about watching.
There you go. At the end of the day, we're gonna be watching someone other team. You're right about that. No Dolphins, no Steelers, no Cowboys. They're gonna be with us, sitting by the TV, watching the Super Bowl.
With the girls.
HP, got something for you. Got something for you. At last night.
The greatest football team. See, this is why it's going to be easy.
On the ground, we're always in
yeah.
And when you say Miami, you're talking Super Bowl, 'cause we're the Miami Dolphins. Miami Dolphins.
Cut it. Cut it. Cut it. Cut it. Cut it. Cut it.
That's about the gayest shit I heard in my life.
They stole that shit. They stole it from the Houston Oilers.
They stole it from the San Diego Chargers.
No, Houston Oilers used to say that too.
Yeah, so does San Diego. I think it's an NFL theme song. I don't know.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Steelers. Here we go.
Pittsburgh's going to the Super Bowl. Here we go. Hey, the Steelers. Here we go.
All right, that was a request.
Here we go.
That was a request. Somebody told me to play that. I got a request.
Pittsburgh's going to the Super Bowl.
I got a request, HP. So I'm sorry about the Dolphins. And no Dolphins. I want everybody to know that's watching the show. No Dolphins got harmed in the filming of this.
Like, hey, I want you to say that quote Mr. Vander said. At the end of the day, we're gonna be watching somebody other team. Matter of fact, I'm gonna record
that. If the Cowboys don't win, I'm just telling you, man. We're gonna make it, you know.
Hey, listen.
Oh, that Vander, hey, I'm gonna go all the way to next season.
As much people that have known me knows I'm always gonna be talking Cowboys. Dallas is not my team. I don't switch teams. Dallas is not my team just today or just tomorrow. I'm a Dallas Cowboy fan. I mean, you know, I don't have two teams. I don't have three teams. I'm a Dallas Cowboy fan. I don't jump ship. When I get mad, if we lose, we have a losing season, we're losing, I say, okay. But I want to be a Cowboy fan. And guys, Patrick, I'm sorry. Listen, it's not my intent whatsoever to offend you. If I've done anything to offend you tonight, I'm sorry, and I will try my best. My darn.
It's all good. You know, like I always say to CJ, I always get the last laugh. See, I'm gonna let you enjoy your time right now. But at the end of the day, you know who gets the last laugh.
You talk so much trash, HP, to us. Oh yeah, who talk more trash than Hardy, y'all? Junior, Michael.
Yes, sir.
Who talk more trash to HP?
Nobody.
You?
I talk a lot of trash. The mayor of the nation talks a lot of trash.
I talk a bunch of trash, but remember him since he was small. He can't take the pressure. He can give it up, but he can't take no pressure. He used to call us out every time Dallas lost. He would post up and call all of us out. And now all of a sudden now he acting sensitive like he ain't never done that. Come on, man.
Him and his feelings. Him and his feelings.
Yeah.
Hey, he the type of guy we playing basketball and that's his ball. He get mad and take the ball. Give me my ball.
Take it home. No, he don't take it. He takes the ball and take it home.
Did he hang up on us?
Right.
Hey, Bam, you don't see what I get when the Cowboys win. See, you don't see everything.
I mean, what are you?
So I got to dish it back out when they lose.
Because I celebrated my team.
Hardy. Look, for the last 2 or 3 years, bro, I'm being honest. You gave us hell. I mean, in your sleep, you would keep on calling us out. Hey, in preseason, you were talking fast. You ain't on it. Why is you talking about 3-0? Be 3-0. Who gets excited on 3-0? But then, since I watch y'all play, I can understand why you got excited. Because you probably already knew what was actually going to go on. Hey, just like Junior said, nobody jumps up and down when they lose. Nobody. But hey, Venice, since you lost, you don't even come on the air no more. I don't shit. Where you at? No, I don't see you.
I'm here right now. I missed 1 week, and now I'm not on the air anymore. It's only been 3 weeks of the season. Come on now.
Hey, look.
See how they do you, Ben? See how they do you?
Hey, Ben, I know I saw you at a truck stop the other day, but I didn't say nothing.
You saw me where?
I saw you at a truck stop, but I didn't say nothing.
I mean, you should have said hello. I obviously didn't see you. You know,
you was in your feelings. You was crying.
If you can dish it out, and I can dish it out, then you have to be able to take it. So I will eat my humble pie. You know, I'll prepare my own seasoning, and you know, I'll be prepared if the Cowboys slip, because right now you guys are going to the Super Bowl. You guys are the best team in football. Stellar defense, stellar offense, best looking coach, most handsome owner. You know, you do have some exquisite, beautiful Dallas Cowboy female fans. So, I mean, I think the Lombardi Trophy has already been shipped to Dallas. I think already. So
yeah, it was shipped Monday night.
Yeah, we're not saying that. We just said we having a good season. I'm just excited.
So far you are, and I'm impressed. And you know, we'll see, you know, how they do next week, and we'll see, you know, if they get a number 1 seed in the NFC. Right now, I got 3-4 teams ahead of you, to include the Rams, to include the Cardinals, to include the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, and somebody else. I can't remember. Green Bay. There you go. I think y'all should be able to beat Carolina. The game's in Dallas. The game's in Carolina. I think Carolina.
Yeah.
But, you better win. You won't hear it if you don't win.
Hey, honestly, all jokes aside, you know the biggest problem I got. Y'all guys can analyze the hell out of Dallas, but right when it comes down to your team, y'all make these like lackadaisical issues, but y'all know about everything about Dallas. That's my issue with y'all. Hardy, you know more about Dallas than you know about Pittsburgh and Miami.
The mayor of Steeler Nation does not recognize him as a Steeler fan.
like Larry Gibbs say.
For the second time, Venice.
Yeah, he's not recognized. He's been exercised. His membership has been revoked.
Hey, Bam, you know why Bam is like that? Because 95% is talking about the Cowboys. I should know.
I mean, look at this is a partisan Cowboy crowd. So we have no choice.
So, guys, what would you like us to do? Did you want me to pull some film from y'all game last week? I tried to be nice and not pull film because
we were garbage.
Because I could have pulled film from. I had that safety object that y'all got that nobody ever got before in the NFL. And safety.
Yeah.
When I threw that, I had that film, but I didn't pull film.
Why not?
I could have pulled film.
Hey, I'd have pulled film if I was you.
I could have pulled film.
Hey, you watch the bird tripping over his own feet.
Oh man, hey, I've seen that so many times, and as a matter of fact, I think I posted on my Facebook page. Yeah, Junior sent it to me, and I put it on my Facebook page. Look, I can laugh at my team right now. We are horrible. I don't know what happened. Our offensive line is still. It was supposed to be better this year. It has gotten worse. We are 30. We are last in the run game. You're not going to be able to do that with an aging quarterback. You know, our $80 million, $112 million contract, $80 million guaranteed, you know, defensive end. He's been hurt since the second game. He didn't play at all in the third game. What happened? I don't understand it. I got issues. I got problems. Juju hurt. But being good is the ability to remain healthy. And the Steelers, we're not doing it. Now, is that Mike Tomlin's fault? If you listen to people like HP, he needs to go. Yeah. I don't care if you don't have the personnel, if you don't have the horses, you're not going to win. Steelers don't have the horses right now.
Letitia West says, I will say, and Letitia West throwing you a bone, Hodrick. She says, I will say Gaskins and Brown on Miami show potential to be in a productive duo. Allison Taylor says the game is at 1 p.m. I hope Jerry don't open the roof for the sunlight. And then Allison Taylor says Big Ben needs to go.
Yeah, he does.
Hey, guys, don't need to panic. It's only 3 games, okay? I mean, you can't win a Super Bowl with 3 games. You know what I'm saying? It's 3 games. You got 14 more to go.
Okay, but
now listen, you got 14 more games to go. Okay, anything can happen.
But
okay?
you just said that Miami is. You just said that Miami is done.
You said
now you're going back is 14 more games.
Yeah.
What is it, Hodrick?
Pittsburgh was done. Which one is
what
it?
Is it, Hodrick?
It's done for Miami, but I'm saying it's not done for everybody else.
You still got 14 more games, just as you said.
Yeah, but I don't see. I know about Miami. I know the offensive line is terrible. The quarterback is terrible. I mean,
okay.
You know.
Okay. Next
That's
question.
The way it is.
Next question.
Hey,
I didn't say they were going to win the Super Bowl. When did I say Miami was going to win the Super Bowl?
I didn't say that. I mean, you were talking all that trash during the preseason.
I didn't talk no trash about Miami. What did I say about Miami? Did I say Miami won the Super Bowl? Cornell, rewind the tape. Rewind the tape. What I said about Miami.
It is.
Rewind the tape. What I said about the Dolphins.
Letitia West says this is Big Ben's final season.
Oh, there's no doubt about that. It is.
Yeah.
It is. And it won't be pretty because I see a benching coming, for Pittsburgh. Mike Tomlin is going to be forced because, Ben is a beloved icon in Pittsburgh. And you don't want to see – if Pittsburgh had a good line, a good defense that was healthy, and a good running game, then he could be a game manager, and he could win very much in the same manner that what's the boy name? Peyton Manning won in his last year, where he was a game manager. If Ben is throwing the ball more than 25 times a game, the Steelers are in trouble. Najee Harris, he's missing holes. His blockers aren't blocking for him. We came in with the strongest schedule against, teams with the most winning record this year right here. And a part of me kind of wants to just tank the season. If you're not going to win the Super Bowl, if you're not going to make the playoffs, you're not going to be excited, just tank and let's start all over. A part
like a rebuild of me.
So, I mean, do I want to keep winning? Of course I do, but it would be more beneficial for us to win 3 games. It really would.
Really?
Yeah.
Hey,
then we get some high draft picks.
I got early morning, so I'm going to see you the next time, man.
All right, brother. Have a good night.
All right, Troy.
All right, peace out, man.
Peace out, man.
So, yeah, I got about 5 minutes too, Cornell.
All right, man. We're gonna get ready to wrap it up, man. We're gonna wrap it up. MB, you came in, you joined us late. Anything you want to say? Must be you got bad.
I couldn't hear him. Yeah.
Yeah, you got a bad feed. You trying to say something?
Still has some touch on play. And on strikes.
Yeah, Allison says she can't hear him either. Allison says she can't hear Mike either. Yeah, but
MB. Yeah. Hey, some of y'all got to get up in the morning. I'm getting mine now, so that's all.
Hey, we getting ready to shut it down, man. Anything else you want to say, bro?
No, y'all was good. I like joking around with y'all and everything. Good show and everything, but HP, you trash. All right, just want to tell you that.
Trash can do.
So are the Cowboys.
Hey, HP, I don't agree with you, but brother, I'm gonna hold you down. You're not trash.
No, he's hot trash.
I'm gonna get the last. I'm gonna get the last laugh. I ain't worried about that. I'm gonna get the last laugh.
You ain't trash. You ain't trash, HP. You trash can juice.
when them Cowboys go down and lose in the first round of playoffs, I'm gonna talk until the next season.
Hey, Hardy, the sad thing is, this ain't had nothing to do with the Cowboys. I just say you're trash.
Allison Taylor said she enjoyed us all tonight. Patricia West said, I said this, as long as Boyz is healthy on the D-line and Garoppolo do this thing with Trey Lance and the backup, the 49ers will survive. Well, okay, Letitia. Okay.
Ain't nobody rubbing no. You tell hey, sister, ain't nobody rubbing no guacamole.
We said guacamole.
Yeah, ain't nobody rubbing guacamole.
The next stop on the road is those Carolina Panthers. 1 o'clock. They'll be coming in. That's the #1 defense. So we're looking forward to the Panthers. Well, how'd you get the jersey?
Go Panthers.
I thought y'all do y'all jersey things and take 8-on-1.
Hey, y'all have a good night. I'm out.
We can run my man Mike,